to 5th grade math support. Again, my name is Dr. Griggs, and let's go ahead and jump right in. Our umbrella topic for this week, is operations and algebraic thinking. Let's look at our objective for today. Our objective for today is generate 2 numerical patterns using 2 given rules. Identify apparent relationships between corresponding terms. Form ordered pairs consisting of corresponding terms from the 2 patterns, and graph the ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. For example, given the rule add 3 and the starting number 0, and given the rule add 6 and the starting number 0, generate terms in the resulting sequences and observe that the terms in one sequence are twice the corresponding terms in the other sequence. Explain informally why this is so. Pretty much this objective is going to give 2 rules. So we're going to start with a number. We're going to have a rule that we need to apply to that starting number. We're going to go out a specified number of terms. Then we're going to do the same thing with a second rule. After that, we're going to figure out the ordered pairs, graph them, and then see if we can interpret something from what we see on the graph. In this example, we see that one was twice as much as the other. So let's give this a try and let's look at a problem. Okay, our problem here is a gardener is planting 2 rows of flowers. Rule 1, start with 2 flowers and add 4 more each time. Rule 2, start with 5 flowers and add 8 more each time. Generate the first 5 terms of each sequence. Write the ordered pairs consisting of corresponding terms from the 2 sequences. Graph the ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. Identify and explain the relationship between the 2 patterns. So let's just take this one step at a time. First, let's go ahead and start with rule number 1. So, rule number 1 tells us that we're going to start with 2 flowers, and then we're going to add 4 more each time. And then what's also important is we need to generate the first 5 terms of each sequence. So let's go ahead and generate the first 5 terms of rule number 1. So we're starting with 2 flowers, and then we're adding 4 each time. So 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. So those are the first 5 terms of that sequence. Let's do the same thing for rule number 2. Rule number 2 wants us to start with 5 flowers and add 8 more each time. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 8 is 21. 21 plus 8 is 29. And 29 plus 8 is 37. So now we have our first 5 terms for that sequence. So we have completely done this first part. Now, write the ordered pairs consisting of corresponding terms from the 2 sequences. Well, these are our 2 sequences, so we will let rule 1 be X. We'll let this be X. And we'll let rule 2 be Y. So Y. When we do ordered pairs, we do them as X, comma, Y. That's how ordered pairs are going to always and forever be. You're going to start with the x-axis and then go to the y-axis. So let's do that for these. So we'll have 2, 5. We'll have 6, 13. We'll have 10, 21. Then we will have 14, 29. And finally, we'll have 18, 37. we have now written the ordered pairs with these two sequences. The next step is to graph the ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. So I'm going to see if I can. So I'm going to make a really rough coordinate plane. It's going to be, since all of our numbers are positive, I don't need anything except the first quadrant. Now, the first quadrant, everything's positive. X is positive, Y is positive, so we are good. So what I'll do here, let's see, looks like our X's start at 2 and go to 18. So I will just do this in, let's see, if I do this in 2, I'll do it in 5s, and we'll kind of estimate where everything is going to be. And then for rule 2, which is our Y, it's going to be from 5 up to 37. So let's see, we'll do this by 10s. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So again, this is a really rough estimate because I'm not putting each and every tick mark for these, so we will just be guessing a little bit. But if I had a larger grid, then we can most definitely graph this a little better. Our first one is 2, 5. So 2 would be about right here and 5 would be in the mid part right here. The next one is 6, 13. So 6 would be right past 5 and a little over the 13, the 10. Okay, next we have 10, 21. So we can do 10 and then go just above 20. 14 and 29, and actually let me bring this, let me erase. Okay, so actually I'm going to mark that out and make this 20 and make this 15. Okay, so now we'll have 14, 29, so we'll put that right below 30. And then we have 18, 37, so 18 will be right about there and right below 40. All right, now we have graphed our coordinates and we have this line. If we were looking at slope, we will be able to tell that this is positive because it's going up and to the right. That's how positive slope is going to look. This is also telling us that as X increases, Y increases. So we don't know exactly everything, but we do know that a gardener is planting 2 rows of flowers. So this would let us know that as they are planting this row of flowers, this row of flowers is also being planted, and there's this increase of flowers, which makes sense because as you're planting the rows of flowers for rule 2, you're also planting the rows of flowers for rule 1. So that will give us our explanation of the relationship between the two patterns, that as we're planting rows of flowers for rule 2 and 1, they are both going up. So as they continue to plant, they're continuing to have more and more flowers. That means we would be able to see this pattern continue and continue to go further and further up and to the right. Again, this is showing us a positive relationship between the two rules. All right, well, I do hope that that made sense and that it was helpful for breaking down our objective for today, which was being able to look at two rules and be able to find a relationship after we have created ordered pairs and graphed them. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you'll join me again next time, and I really hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and have a lovely weekend. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Thank you so much for joining my tutoring session today. If you enjoyed the way that I instruct and you think that I would be a useful addition to your student or to yourself, feel free to scan this QR code. It is going to take you directly to my profile page where you can get set up on weekly classes with me. Looking forward to seeing you in the classroom.